Hello, Paddington. Are you the blue-suited Paddington Bear? Well, I've got a story to tell you. I've been walking since 6 o'clock this morning. Started in Uxbridge, and here I am at the Paddington Central. Just have to tell you my walk along the Grand Union Canal is extremely sad, and my hat is off to you also, sir. And what I have to say is extremely painful to see the reality on the ground. The longest and the most fantastic river, or the canal, travels anywhere in the world here in Great Britain. But that's all coming to a sad ending for some reason, because along the canals was the industries and that supported livelihood of how Great Britain was built. Today along the route, untold volume of rubbish, untold volume of litter, untold volume of litter, plastic waste on the canal itself. I met magnet fishing folks who are doing somewhat a great deed, fishing out all the metal and waste that's been just pushed into the canals. And from shopping trolleys to bicycles to motorbikes to save knives, cylinders, gas cylinders, oxygen cylinders, beds, bed frames, laptops, all sorts. Absolutely painful to see the sight. You will see the videos I've recorded of footage. People fishing where they're not supposed to fish. People smoking all sorts of chemicals. I can see the downfall, which is not far, not long. Our comforts, our conveniences have produced us volumes and volumes of material articles that we simply are inundated. Most of the world is suffering, hardly have any food for them to eat. People are going hungry, dying of starvation. Here we've got so much, we print money, it seems, and we've invited the rest of the world to come and earn a living, and we pay them cheap, and people are living under the bridges, archways, bushes, makeshift patches of where they could find a space. And in the afternoon, in the morning, they go to work. Their life has been squeezed out by corporations, paying them minuscule amount of money. And of course, to recover from the pain and ache and emotional pain and struggle, they consume volumes of alcohol, volumes of ingesting all sorts of chemicals to try and remind themselves of that it's to forget their problems. I understand quite well how these individuals and human beings are feeling for themselves after coming so far away for a better living, finding themselves utmost struggle in surviving in the most harsh conditions. And along the way, I've seen the volume of waste, which is a painful reminder that a great British experiment by squeezing out everything from the land and from the life of human beings are very much impacting the humanity. And along the way, I saw people peeing in broad daylight, and the individuals screaming at me for looking. I mean, I wasn't even looking, I was just walking straight. And what do I have to do? Blind myself folded? People were pooing human excrements along the way. It's really sad, folks. The amount of realization for life itself is so in the face. If you simply got any children at all, please don't take them along the canals here in Britain. It's a disaster. You know, children, no human being should ever see the sight as they walk along the stretches of Britain's riverways or canals. Sad reality. Surely it's time that we have to realize the impact we've caused across the world, and that pain and suffering is here in the land of the great experiment that was exported around the world. Alcohol, chemical ingestion is a real concern on the planet. I don't see how anyone could come out of it when people have been experimenting all sorts. I've saw young teenage kids smoking. I saw adults smoking. And this is the reality. The great experiment of human life on the planet has advanced so far, yet we are heading towards a true and most painful and darkest times of human history in the making. Time to be conscious, time to be responsible before what we've got diminishes or disappears from our lives forever. forever. Thank you once again for bearing with me for 10 minutes of explaining to you and sharing my painful thoughts of my walk for almost 8 hours today. I took my hat off. Humble to be beside you, sir. And thank you for listening.